Hello, my name is Jamie and I'm a software engineer here at Redgate Software. In this video, I'll be demonstrating some new functionality that we've introduced to the licensing portal regarding roles and permissions. One of the important things that we've introduced is the concept of having owners, administrators, and end users for our licenses. Depending on the role that somebody is assigned for a given license, they're going to see slightly different functionality when they view that license in the portal. In front of me, I have a development environment which is set up to mirror what you'll see when you visit the portal in live. This is just an overview of all the licenses that I have tied to my account, so let's take a look at what an owner would see when they manage a license by clicking this button right here. As an owner of this license, I am able to view, add, and remove end users and administrators. We'll take a look at managing end users soon, but for now, let's focus on managing administrators. As you can see, my fake account is listed as an owner of the license, so I am currently the only person able to view this area of the license page. To add a new administrator, I use this email box. I can type in any number of emails that I want to add to my list, and when I'm done, I can press space or enter, and the licensing page will validate my email and then allow me to hit send. And now I have a new administrator for my license. If I want to save some time, I can copy paste a list of emails and the input box will sort out everything for me. I can copy paste a list of emails separated by spaces, commas, semicolons, and new lines. As you can see, one of these emails which I've pasted has turned to grey. This is because the licensing portal has detected that I've pasted an email which is already listed as an administrator. I can still hit send, and it will simply skip over the duplicate email and add the rest to my list. Now let's see what happens if I try to type in and submit an invalid email address. If I try to enter george@example, the email is incomplete, and I will be blocked from entering any more emails until I fix the invalid entry. If I try to hit send, I will be blocked from sending because there's nothing that we could do with this information, so it wouldn't make sense to continue. Next, let's see what happens if I try to enter an invalid email as part of a copy-paste. As you can see, I've pasted one valid and one invalid email, and the licensing portal has detected that invalid@blah is not valid as an email address. If I try to continue, an error will appear telling me that no invites were sent because one or more email wasn't valid. Now I must go back through my list, removing any emails that are invalid, and perhaps replacing them with a valid email, so perhaps valid@blah.com, and then I can continue as normal. If I want to remove an administrator from my list, I can find a remove button next to their email. If I click this button, a confirmation dialog will appear, asking me to confirm that I do indeed want to remove them from my list. Clicking this button will remove them, and if I've made a mistake, they can be re-added right away using the same method that we added them with before. And there they are, back again. So that wraps up the functionality from the perspective of an owner. If I click this Back to Products Overview button, we'll take a look at the administrator's perspective once they've been added to a license. The main difference that you can see is that I'm not able to see a Manage Administrators button. As an administrator, I am only able to manage the end users for a license. This license in particular only has one invite available, which is currently being taken by dean.bolton@red-gate.com. I can click the Send Reminder button, which will send him an email reminding him that he has access to this license. I can also remove him from the license in the same way that we removed an administrator earlier. To invite an end user, we follow the same process that we used for adding administrators, by typing their email into this box. Once again, the email has been validated, and I'm going to be allowed to continue. As this license is limited to one user, I am unable to type anything else into this email box. I can hit send now, and it will send out the invitation to our license. Let's quickly remove this user and paste a list of emails into the email box. As you can see, although I only have one invite available, it has allowed me to paste in multiple emails. If I hit send, an error will appear telling me that the number of invitees is more than the number of available invites. In order to continue, I must remove one person from my list, and then I can continue as normal. This concludes the new functionality that we've added to the licensing portal. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been informative for you. My name is Jamie. See you next time.